Hey, sixth graders. As you know, if you were in class with us today, we are using a notebook this quarter. Today in class, we went over how to set that up and use it. But for those who weren't there, or in case maybe you thought you understood and you need to come back and clarify, here's a quick video to show you how to set that up. So I'm using First Hour today, but everybody has basically the same thing here. What you want to do, of course, is you want to go to Google Classroom, go to your class. It's here on the stream right now, but of course, depending on when you're watching this, it may be too far down to see. So it's always a good idea to go to classwork here at the top. So click on that. And then the Earth Materials Systems and Natural Hazards should be pretty close to the top if you're watching this during third quarter. So the first assignment underneath there is going to be this third quarter science notebook. So you're going to click on that and open it up. And there will be two assignments, maybe more, but at least two documents here. The first one here that says science notebook and starts to say earth and or science, whatever. This is your actual notebook. Everything else are notes pages that you're going to have to copy in there. Okay, so when you open up your science notebook, so I'm going to do that right now. It's going to look like this. Pretty plain. Okay, it's just one page, says third quarter or science notebook. Obviously, I didn't put a lot of effort into this only because I figured you guys would want to decorate it yourselves. So please do feel free to do that. You can change the font, you can put a layout or a theme on there or whatever. This is yours to play with as you want. I'm not going to be offended if you change the whole thing. But you do need to be adding the notes pages to it as we go. So once you have this open, go ahead and leave it open. Go back to Google Classroom here and click on the other thing, the notes page. Now, this is not yours. Like, you're not going to be able to edit or do anything to this. But what you can do is copy it and put a copy of it in your notebook. So that's what you're going to need to do with all of your notes. So what you're going to do is you're going to be over here, and this is called the thumbnail pane, where it shows just a small view of the whole thing. And if there were more slides, obviously this would go down, but we only have the one today. So what you want to do is you want to click on the one you want to copy. Notice that there's an orange border that shows up around it when you've got it selected. And you just want to copy it. Now you can go up to edit and you can hit copy here. That's one way to do it. Another way you can do it is if you're using a mouse, you can right click and then you can hit copy here. The other way you can do it on a Chromebook is on your touchpad. Instead of tapping with one finger, tap with two at the same time. And it'll bring up that menu. Okay. So what you're looking to do basically is just copy it. Now you're going to go back to your notebook. You're going to click here in the thumbnail pane just below whatever your last page is. So in this case, it's the cover. And there should be a line that forms. That's telling you exactly where that's going to paste in there when you hit paste. And again, you can go to edit and paste if you want, or you can, right click and paste, or you can control V, whatever you want. But basically, you're just pasting it in there. And there it is. Now, this little window will pop up and it'll ask if you want to link or not link. I recommend you just click that. I do not link. What linking would do is that if I were to make changes to it later on, it would reflect it in your slide, and that's not likely to happen. So it really doesn't matter which one you click, but clicking do not link just makes it cleaner. It'll also make your notebook load faster. So just go ahead and click do not link. Now this third quarter overview that I've given you, I mainly put this in there to give us practice in the copying and pasting, but just be aware. This is the calendar for the whole quarter. So you can look here to see exactly what assignments we're doing when. Down here at the bottom, it talks about, I have kind of a checklist of the different Explore activities we're going to do. And then the bell works are also listed here. And finally, your tests and your projects. And just remember that this MOY assessment, this is kind of like the map. This is not going to count for a grade, but it is required. You absolutely have to take it. So please try to be there on the 18th and 19th of February when we take that. That is all. Let me know if you have any questions. Certainly email me if you're trying to do this and you can't get the paste or the copy to work. Have a great night.